Hi girls, welcome back to my channel. It has been such a hot minute since I've uploaded a try on haul on here. Navigation hasn't launched for like a few months now, but that just means they've been cooking something up for you guys. There are so many cute items launching for this launch and I cannot wait to share it with you guys. Unfortunately, I don't have all of my items. I'm still waiting on some, but I'm going to Hawaii tomorrow, so I'm going to try to cram in as much detail as possible with the items that I do have. As always, I do have a code with navigation. It's code Chana, which does save you 10% off of your order. It means so much to me if you guys choose to support me, whether that's this launch or previously before or any other future launches. It always means the world to me. As always, I do host a private giveaway, so if you do choose to use my code for this launch, make sure you screenshot your order confirmation and send it over to my email, which I will link down in the description below. And without further ado, let's get into it. So I actually don't have a catalog to go off of, so I'm just gonna wing it and go through the items that I have. But I'm first gonna start out with the breakthrough set. So I am wearing the color Maui, and it's also launching in taupe, and it's also launching in leggings. So we've got shorts and leggings, and then also the stunner bra. So I'm wearing a size small in the stunner bra and a size small in the shorts. I actually also got a size small in this color too in all items, just because I ran into some issues with the breakthrough collection being really sheer on me, and unfortunately I just can't wear it to the gym, and it's just not the best for performance for me. So I actually tested these out earlier, and I don't find that these are nearly as sheer as the evergreen or the oak color. And actually I will say the taupe color is still sheer on me. The small is definitely a lot better than the extra small, which I normally wear an extra small, but I sized up. That way I had a little bit extra fabric to work with. That way it's not being super stretched. And I'm actually really happy with the fit of the size smalls. And I'm just gonna have to do that with breakthrough now. I feel like they're super flattering still. They're not super sheer when I'm squatting, especially this Maui color. So I really love that, and I'm really excited because I love this breakthrough set so much. It's so cute, but I was so sad that the oak color and the evergreen were so sheer on me even when I sized up, but this size is just so much better for me. So as far as this bra goes, since it's in the breakthrough pattern, it does tend to run a little bit more on the snug side, which is actually why I size up to the small, and it's so much more comfortable for me, and it's still really flattering. I don't feel like it digs in as much as the extra small does, and it feels very secure still, and I really like the fit of the small more than the extra small. So as far as sizing goes for the bra, since this breakthrough pattern does run a little bit more on the snug side, I would say if you're in between sizes, definitely size up. And then as far as the shorts go, like I said, I sized up to a small, and they're still really flattering. I'll show you guys what they look like full length, but I like to obviously like hike them up. But this is the full length, so you can wear them as you please. But I like to hike them up a little bit just because I feel like it's a little bit more flattering. The breakthrough, if you've never owned the breakthrough before, it fits very identical to digital. I do feel like the breakthrough pattern this launch is a little softer and stretchier, so it feels even more like digital compared to like the evergreen and the oak color. I feel like those two colors ran a little bit more on the stiffer side, but this Maui color is definitely softer and stretchier, and so is the taupe color. So I really like the way these fit, and I do feel like they are like a mid-length waistband, so keep that in mind if you do like a mid-length waistband, or if you prefer like a high-rise. You're not gonna get a high-rise look with these, because this is already kind of showing, actually it's showing, yeah, pretty much my full belly button when I wear them. So I think they're really flattering. I feel really juicy in them, and I'm so excited that I can finally wear the breakthrough. So I did want to pull out the digital sugar plum color just because I feel like it's a little similar to this Maui color. So I figured I'd do a little color comparison, and this sugar plum is obviously a little bit more on the purple side. The Maui is definitely a lot brighter, but that is the color comparison. So for sizing, if you are in between sizes on the breakthrough or you want to make sure that they're not sheer, I highly recommend you sizing up just because it will give you a little bit more fabric to work with. And if you're doing an RDL or bending over at the gym, which obviously we all are doing because we're moving at the gym, and you obviously want your activewear to be good for performance and movement, I would definitely size up. That way you're not risking it being too sheer or too stretched. I also wanted to show you a color comparison between the color oak and the taupe color, because I actually was confused when we shot in the color taupe. I thought it was oak. I thought they were just launching it in shorts, but the oak is a lot deeper actually than the taupe color. I love both colors so much, but unfortunately, even in the size small, like the oak, I feel like is just still pretty sheer on me, but the taupe is a little bit better as far as sheerness goes. I feel like if you're in direct sunlight, it's definitely going to be a lot more sheer. But out of the two colors, out of the Maui and the taupe, the Maui is definitely the best as far as sheerness goes. I do want to confirm that Isaac checked to see if these were squat proof, and the Maui color is.
Yeah, squat proof.
Good?
Yep.
For the most part?
For the most part.
I did wear these on the shoot day, and obviously the extra smalls were like way worse, super sheer. But the smalls are obviously a lot better. I do want to say, if you are new to the Stunner bra, they do have removable bra pads, so you can take them out if you want to. But this color is still sheer. Next up, we have the lift shorts, which are one of my favorite navigation shorts because they're super flattering on the glutes. They lift the booty. They've got the compression underneath the glutes here, which really lift up the booty. They're launching in taupe, which I have on, and then also soft Maui. And I just wanted to clarify because there might be some confusion when you are shopping this drop. So they've got two different Mauis. They've got a regular Maui, which is launching in the flex bra, which I'll show you. I don't have it here with me, but I'll show you a picture of what the flex bra looks like. So I'll show you what the regular Maui looks like compared to the soft Maui. So you kind of have your options if you want to be a little bit more on the brighter side, or if you don't like it to be as bold, you've got the soft Maui option. But these lift shorts are launching in soft Maui in the lift, and then the soft Maui in that breakthrough. If you're new here, the lift shorts, I do feel like they sit more on like the high-rise side. They've got a compressive waistband here. They're soft and stretchy. They lift the booty, and one of my faves. I like to size down for the lift just because it is super soft and stretchy, and I like the extra smalls more than the smalls. I feel like just more held in, and the size extra smalls a little bit more lifted, and I do feel like it stays in the glutes a lot better when you do wedge them. So as far as sizing recommendations go, you could either stay true to size if you like a more comfortable fit in the waistbands, or you can definitely size down if you like that more snug compressed fit. I did get questions if this taupe color is sheer, so I'm gonna do a little squat test. How we, good?
Good.
Let's talk about the new Motion seamless shorts that they're coming out with this launch, and I'm so excited for these. These have a little subtle scrunch right here, and let me tell you, it is super subtle because when you put it on, it almost looks like there's literally no scrunch. I do feel like they could have made it a little bit stronger, but it wedges really nicely. So it does have this little contour detailing on the side that looks like a little wave. So that little detailing right here has little stripes here and little polka dots here. So it's like a cute little wave motion design here on the sides. And then there's no contouring on the back, but like I said, they just have that little subtle scrunch, and it's releasing in soft Maui and then also mint, which I have on. And I will say that the Maui does feel stiffer than the mint. I feel like the mint feels like a lot softer and stretchier. Both have pretty compressive thighs, so as you can kind of see, it does kind of hug me at the thighs a bit. So if I were to roll them up like I normally roll up my shorts, they do kind of suck a little bit too much for my liking. I I don't know. I normally like this, but this almost feels like it's like too tight around here. So I think I would probably just wear them like this. I don't even know if you can see that little subtle scrunch here, but I personally felt like it kind of disappeared when I put them on. Could you tell that there's a scrunch?
Yeah, I saw it.
Oh,
I didn't know there was until you told me.
You see
it? Like, turn more to the light. There has to be light on it. And then when I really like look closely, I can see the little
scrunch. Very flattering. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this is like a little too tight compared to like my Pro and my contour shorts that I wear like this. This like really sucks my thighs. So I don't think I'll want to wear these ones like that. So Ashley described this in a really good way. So to compare the Motion and like the Contour and Pro material, they're both woven differently in order to create those intricate details. So they fit and feel a little bit different, even though they're like identical in what they're made out of. I believe it's like nylon and spandex, but they just feel a smidge different. So I feel like to compare what these feel like the most out of the other collections, I would say these mint ones fit kind of similar to like the Lift, as far as like this waistband feels pretty much like Lift does, maybe a little softer. And it could be due to the color, because when I put the soft Maui on, it definitely feels more stiff compared to these. Obviously there's going to be some differences in colors. You know, some are going to run stiffer, some are going to run softer, some are going to run thinner, thicker, etc. So yeah, can be a little confusing, but I like the way both of them fit actually. As far as sizing goes, I am wearing an extra small, and I also got an extra small in the Maui, and I do really like the way these fit. Again, I like my gym clothes very compressive, and I like it to not move around or not feel too loose. So I feel nice and compressed and held in these. So if you're in between sizes, definitely size down. If you like the snug fit like I do, size down. But if you like a little bit more room in the waist and you want a little bit more fabric to work with, you can definitely stay true to size. As far as sheerness goes, we're gonna see if these are squat proof, because these are really light color.
Yep, squat proof.
Pretty good?
Yep.
Okay, as always, wear a nude thong, because if you wear like a black thong, it's obviously gonna be see-through, but nude thong always. Okay, so this is the Maui color, and as I have them on, I'm noticing that my cheeks look lifted a little bit, and I was like, is there like a little bit of compression under here? And I think that there is, because now that I'm looking at the mint color, there is. So it's like, it's kind of like Lift, but like not as lifted. It doesn't have as much compression and texture in this area. If you look really closely at this fabric, you guys, you can tell there's like this swoop here right under the glute, and I truly feel like it's like it provides just like the smallest amount of compression here and smallest amount of lift there. So it's like, imagine you've got a very subtle lift, but you also have a scrunch. I really like these, you guys. I think Lift is obviously lifts a lot more than these, but look at this. Look how flattering they are. Isaac's gonna check if they're squat proof.
She thinks I'm just gonna hang out over here all day. Yep, those are mega squat proof.
Mega squat proof! Woo! Yay! Squat proof, yay! That's crazy. How freaking cool.
You blew Goofy's mind.
That is so cool. You can tell that. Look. Yes. It's like the smallest. Do you see it? It's like kind of tighter right here. Yeah. I do want to say, as I have the Maui shorts on, these feel, like I said earlier, these feel a little bit stiffer than the mint ones, and I do feel like these might stay in place a little bit better. Maybe it's just the fact that the mint feels a little more thinner and like it has more elasticity it feels like, compared to this Maui. It has a little less give compared to these mint colored ones, but I do feel like these might stay a little bit better. Also, let's see here. These two kind of suck under the glute, huh? I mean, it makes the glutes look good when you scoop them under like this, but the way it sits is definitely like a lot different when I scoop it under like this compared to like my normal pro and my contour. If you follow me on Instagram, you see like how I usually wear my shorts. This material, I don't know, the way that these fit just feel a little bit different like this, so I don't know. This might be a little too. Okay, so let's talk about the new taper collection. This collection is super cute. It's got a lot of cute, intricate detailing here. So I've got on the soft Maui in a size small, and then I have a size small in the mint color also. So to go over the detailing of it, you've got a compressed, thicker waistband here that goes into that taper shape, which is why they're called taper. So the back has a deeper taper than the front. And then you have the navigation embroidered logo on the sides of the bands here that add a cute little detailing. You've also got some textured lines going all the way down on the outer thigh. And then if you flip them over on the back side, that detailing wraps underneath the glutes here. There's still texture there, but it's smaller lines, so it provides a little bit of lift to the glutes. And then in the front, you've got just like a cute little seam. I guess it would be a seam. Just like a cute little detailing here in the front. As I'm feeling the mint color, I do feel like the elasticity is a little bit more compared to the Maui color. This color feels just a little bit on the stiffer side. Still very soft and stretchy and fitting. It's just feels a little smidge different. So as you can see that we've got that little taper here in the front. I will say I don't feel insanely snatched, and that I think is because this detailing here, since that compression only, you know, kind of goes into a taper here, I don't have the compression here that you normally would have in, like, let's say like your pro shorts. Like you've got the full compression in the front part here, so you feel super held in. That's the only thing I would say about these taper ones, but they're very, very flattering. So this is what they look like on. You've got that little taper here in the back, which is really, really flattering on the glutes. And then you've got the slight, let's see. These do tend to roll a little bit, but you've got the little amount of compression underneath the glutes. So not as extreme as lift, but you do have a little oomph to give your glutes a little bit more. And then I wanted to bring out, these are my pro shorts in the Maui color. And I can't, do you think this is different? Because this is considered soft Maui and this is regular Maui. Does it look a little brighter to you? Can't really tell. I don't know what it looks like on camera, but I just wanted to compare the old pro Maui shorts compared to like this soft Maui. Let's see if these are squat proof.
Yep.
These are good. As far as sizing goes, I did try on the extra smalls, and I actually prefer the way the smalls fit me a lot more. I feel like there's a lot more fabric to work with. I feel like it's not as pancakey on the butt. I don't know why, but the extra smalls just felt like they didn't flatter my glutes as much. I couldn't wedge them as much either. So these smalls definitely wedge a lot better. I feel like they're so much better in the waist. I feel like the extra smalls almost made me feel a little bit more like bloated. So I like just staying true to size, to your normal comfortable size. I personally wouldn't size down just because you do want to make sure you're going to be able to wedge it. And the extra smalls did fit me, but since the legs run a little bit on the tighter side, and especially with this Maui color being a little bit more stiff compared to the mint, I just feel like the extra smalls were like hugging me a lot more in my thighs also. So I like the size smalls a lot more. I did want to mention that the waistband does sit high-waisted. I feel like it's not like insanely high, but you can bring it up pretty high if you want. It's definitely not a mid-rise fit, and I feel like since it's not actually classified as like mid-rise or anything like that, I think it's an automatic given that it is a high-waisted fit. Okay guys, I have 2 items on. One, which is one of my favorite bras ever that Navigation has ever released because it's so freaking flattering and I'm so excited about it. This is the Edge bra, and unfortunately I don't have the Edge leggings in yet, so I can't go over those sadly, but I can go over what the Endura leggings fit like, and Ashley did mention that it's the same material, so I can give you a little bit of feedback on how those fit, and I feel like that could help a little bit. But this bra, you guys, it is so cute. It's so minimal, and you guys know I'm so picky when it comes to bras. This is like the most minimal Navigation bra that they've released, and it's coming in black and matcha. So I'll show you. This color is gorgeous. Look at that, you guys. Look how minimal. It's got removable bra straps, which is clutch, and then it's super minimal in the front. You've got this cute, like, is this scoop or is it considered V? It's like a hybrid kind of, I guess, but look how cute this is, you guys. I don't have boobs, and I feel like this is really flattering on me, and I just love how like minimal it is. It's like perfect, and it has removable bra pads. The logo in the back is like, I didn't even know it had a logo. I was literally telling Isaac, I was like, I don't think that this bra has any Navigation logo on until I really looked. Like, you really have to look, and in certain lighting you can see that it does say Navigation back here, but it's so minimal that you're gonna really have to look for it. I don't know if you can even tell more in the black or not, but very, very minimal. And I actually really appreciate that. Like, obviously I like logos to an extent. Like, I'll wear the Navigation socks, super cute, right? Little Navigation logo, but I don't know. I feel like when the logo's super subtle or honestly like not there, I tend to like wearing it even more, because I feel like if you're like mix and matching, because I know a lot of girls, like obviously you mix and match different brands, I feel like it just looks better when there's like not 2 different logos. So I appreciate it. I think it's super cute, and I love minimal. So love, love, love this bra so freaking much. I wish I had the Edge leggings to try on for you guys, because Ashley raves about them. She said that they're just like the Endura legging material, but she said that they lift underneath the butt even more than Lift does. So I cannot wait to try them, because if they lift even more than Lift does, like, my mind is gonna be blown, and I'm so excited. So I'll try on the Endura leggings for you guys to see if it helps out a little bit, since she said it's the same material. But love, love, love this bra so freaking much. Yay! And then let's talk about the shorts. These are the Discover seamless shorts. So if you've bought from, I think it was their February launch, I believe they launched, can't even remember the color, but they launched Discover leggings, and they're pretty much like solid seamless if you've ever owned that, but it's a lot better in my opinion. I feel like it's a little bit thinner, just a little bit more flattering. I don't know, I just like the fit of Discover more compared to the solid seamless. So these are the Discover shorts. They do run high-waisted. They've got a nice compressive waistband. I feel like the length on this really sucks in this area right here, because it's a longer amount of compression here in the waistband. And this color is the peony color, which it's also launching in taupe. So super simple. Taupe is a good staple. This peony color is gorgeous, and it's got a matching bra. Let's see. It's got a matching bra, but I don't have it, unfortunately. I actually don't have a lot of the bras that I ordered, but the peony color, it has a matching bra that's called the Peony Core Seamless Bra. The Core Seamless Bra is launching in peony and also white and taupe. Oh, actually here we go. I'm gonna throw up on the screen what the Core Seamless Bra looks like, at least from the back. I don't think we have a photo from the front. The Discover Seamless Shorts, I'm wearing a size extra small. I feel like I really like the size extra small. I like the way they cuff under here. They feel comfortable, just like my pro shorts do. Super simple. So if you're not into scrunches, if you're not into patterns or anything like that, and you just want something simple, not so butt grabbing, but still flattering on the glutes, I think that the Discover seamless shorts are gonna be perfect for you. And yeah. I also just love how the Discover Seamless, this material comes in like really bold, rich colors, which I love so much. So yeah, this peony color is like super rich, and so is this taupe. I feel like it's just, The size extra smalls feels really nice, compressive, and snug on me. So I really, really enjoy that, especially for the gym. If you want a little bit more comfort in the waistband, you could definitely just stay true to size or size up. But I personally like to size down in a lot of navigation just because it runs on the stretchier side. So I feel like there is more room for you to size down. It really just depends on how you kind of like the waistband to fit. If you like to have a little bit of compression here, or if you want to feel a little bit more comfortable. After having this taupe color on, I do feel like it runs a lot stretchier and softer compared to the peony color. So keep that in mind. And now that I have these on, I'm kind of like, I do think like the extra smalls, I don't think I'd want to size small in these, because I feel like, obviously since I like to like hike them up like this, I feel like there's just going to be a lot more extra fabric here. But let's see. If I wear them like this, there's just obviously going to be more room in the size small. So take that as you will, but I just feel so like snatched in the size extra small. So I really, really like them. Let's talk about the Endura leggings, you guys. This is a new collection to navigation, and I was so excited when I saw this Nova color. It's like a deep blue, beautiful, bold color that we've all been waiting for because we love those rich colors, right? And we've got it. I'm wearing a size small, and I highly recommend that you size up in these. Like, don't size down. I'll definitely stay true to your comfortable size, because this color specifically, I'll have to try on the taupe color that is also launching, because we've also got the Endura leggings launching in the taupe color too. But I also think the taupe color runs a lot stretchier from when I tried on the extra smalls. But I tried on the extra smalls, you guys, and this Nova color, it doesn't have as much elasticity as the taupe color. And let me tell you, when I was trying to put on those extra smalls, like it was really, really hard. And I have big calves, so it was super uncomfortable and like sucking around my calf. And I feel like it was like pancaking my butt because it was just too tight. And it was just not a good look, not a good feel. And I was like, I really need a size small. So they sent me size smalls, and I much, much prefer the size smalls. This is definitely my size in the Endura leggings. That's why I was really curious about the Edge leggings, because if they fit the same as far as like the material goes, then I might prefer a size small rather than an extra small. So I had them send me a size small and extra small in the Edge leggings, although like I said, I can't even go over those with you guys. But she did say this is the same material as the new Edge leggings. So I think that I'm on the right track with the size smalls. But these Endura leggings I feel like they fit pretty mid-waisted actually. So I personally really like that. I feel like it's super flattering on me. Every time I wear high-waisted leggings or shorts, I'm always rolling it down to the smallest part of my waist. So I do really, really appreciate the mid-rise, and I think it's super flattering. It's got, let me just pull the taupe color, but it's got this detailing here on the side, and it kind of reminds me, when I first look at it, I think zebra. Like zebra Rugrats. That's what I think of when I see this little design here. But it's a cute little design, simple. It's just on the sides. I feel like them being on, like the extra smalls, I feel like in this color, it's a little sheer. So yeah, if you put your fingers through here, there is a little bit of like netting. Like if you really pull apart the fabric here, I feel like there's like little see-through holes, but obviously that's like if you really stretch the material. But that's again why I would definitely not size down in them. Well, I guess it wouldn't really, I mean, it's kind of on your glute though, so I don't think you'd want it to be see-through. I personally wouldn't want it to be see-through here. Very unique. I love how it's just minimal, and I really think these are super flattering. Nothing crazy going on in the back here. Okay, this taupe color feels like a completely different legging because it's so much thinner and so much stretchier and softer compared to that Nova color. I feel a little bit more like airy. I don't know. Like, these are so much more elastic compared to that Nova color. And that Nova color is so, so gorgeous. So I still really, really like the way those fit, but these fit really, really nicely too. So really, really like these. And I'm really curious now if this is the same material as the Edge leggings. I wonder if the black is gonna run more like the Nova color or not. I don't know. Let's see if these are squat proof. Isaac. You guys, I freaking love Harmony ribbed shorts. I love the flare so much, but the fact that they're coming out in shorts, they are so flattering and so cute. The little V here in the back, I wore these the other day and I loved it. This color is just so rich and beautiful. This is the color Oxford. It's also launching in gray. And you've also got Oxford leggings. This is the gray color. So just like a little neutral here. But oh my gosh, you guys, Harmony ribbed is so comfy, yet compressive, flattering, like so, so comfy, you guys. Like I could literally just like lounge in this, but it felt really good to work out in too. And I personally would always wear Harmony ribbed more so for like Leggings or like Pilates, like some kind of like lighter movement workout. But when I wore this for a leg day the other day, like I felt juicy and I felt good. Like I didn't feel like insanely held in, and I don't feel like super, super compressed in the waistband. But if you've owned Harmony, like you still feel snatched without feeling like you can't breathe, you know? So I really, really enjoyed it for my leg day and I went hard. It's coming in leggings, in Oxford and gray, and shorts. And I do feel like the bra, it just feels a little bit softer and stretchier this time around. I don't know if it's the colors, maybe the batch or whatever, but compared to like the green color, like the red color, I feel like those ran a little bit more on like the tighter side. I feel like these are a lot more stretchier. So I'll just show you, like the gray feels like really, really soft and stretchy. So I really, really actually prefer this because if you've seen my other try on hauls, like when I wore the bra, I was a little worried because the way it kind of scoops under your armpit here, I feel like it can dig. But I found out that it doesn't dig. Like you kind of don't think about it anymore when it's on. But with it being even softer, I feel like it's like even more comfortable. So super cute. If you're new to the Harmony ribbed, they do have removable bra pads in the bras, and it's just got like this cute little scoop design, very simple, minimal in the back. The logo here is just like this little rubber logo on the front here, and then you've got the little rubber logo on the back here. You've got the tapered seam in the back, but no seam back here and no front seam, which we appreciate. And it's just so flattering on the glutes, you guys, in this color. Like I cannot get over this color. Squat proof.
Yep.
Squat proof. And as far as your sizing goes, I like to size down in Harmony ribbed because it is so stretchy and so soft, so comfortable. Like I said, I can lounge in it, you guys. But I'm wearing an extra small, and I feel like the smalls would obviously just be like too high in the waistband. I like the way the extra smalls comes and fits on me, but yeah, I would personally size down. And I did check on these, they are squat proof. Isaac brought in my hip thrust box so I could show you guys what these look like. This is cute. Okay, this is the iconic flares, okay? These are one of my favorites. I love these flares so much. They're popular for a reason because they're super flattering on the glutes. I love wearing them for leg days. I love wearing them for weight training and even Leggings Pilates. Like they're nice and compressive. They perform really well. I feel like they stay in place really well. And I just love the flares. Like I personally just feel like when I'm in flares, I feel like it accentuates my quads a lot more. The iconic flares are launching in mint and also Maui. So here's the Maui color. The mint feels on the stretchier and thinner side. I'm about to try on these Maui, but yeah, even just like feeling them, the Maui feels a little bit thicker. So if I were to compare the fit of these mint ones, I feel like I'd compare them most to like the taupe iconic flares. If you bought those before, they run like on the like thinner side, and with it being such a light color, I feel like it's gonna be more prone to being sheer. So I'm gonna do a little squat test and Isaac is gonna confirm.
Nope.
Good?
Good.
So we are confirmed it is squat proof. However, obviously if you're like in the bright shining lights and if you're wearing like a colored thong, you're probably going to be asking for it to be see-through at that point, but always wear a nude thong. So I think you should be fine. And then obviously you guys can see this right here. This is a snag, so be careful. These being just thinner, I feel like they're just easier to snag. So sometimes it happens, and you obviously were going to see that, so I'm not hiding that from you guys. Also, you'll be happy to know my tall girlies navigation is launching gray and taupe tall iconic seamless flares for you guys to try, because I know you guys have been wanting to try it, and I know how much of a pain it is to find flares that are not high waters, and it's not a good look, trust me. Like, I don't blame you if you haven't tried them and you're tall, but now you can. I don't know the specific inseams for the tall iconic seamless flares, but I will get them and I'll put them down in this description, or I'll throw them up on the screen. But I'm excited for you guys to try because we can all twin, and I can't wait. Now I have on the Maui ones. I just wanted to throw these on because I do pay attention to the differences in colors and how they fit. And like I said before, like as I was feeling both of the two comparing, the mint felt a little thinner than the Maui. Putting them on, I feel like they're both like thin and stretchy. Like you're gonna notice that when you put them on, but just keep in mind the mint are on the more thinner side, like slightly, just at the slightest. As far as sizing goes with the iconic seamless flares, I like to size down personally just because I feel a lot more snatched, a lot more held in. I feel like my glutes feel a lot more like plumped because I feel like held in more since the material is on the stretchier and thinner side. I feel like the size small definitely fits me. It fits comfortable in the waist and everything, and it obviously fits me everywhere else. It's just I don't feel as like juicy, you know? So personally, I like to size down in the iconic seamless flares, and I also will say the size smalls in these, they would run like kind of baggy here. So I personally just didn't like that. So that's another reason why I like to size down. So take that as a note. But love these so much. They're super flattering on the glutes. And these are squat proof. Next, let's talk about these cute freaking sets that are launching that I'm so excited for. And I wish I had the full set to give you that full look, but I can throw a picture up on the screen that I tried on at HQ. It's just my windbreaker pants and my jacket did not come in time, but I've got on the bra, and this is called the Hyper Stride Bra. It's also gonna launch in a classic stride bra, and the difference between the two is that, let's see, where did I guess I only have this color, but so I'm wearing the Hyper Stride Bra, which is the more minimal version, and then you've got the classic stride bra, which is the fuller length. So this is more of like a crop top, in my opinion, but this is the color Sonic, and then you've got black, and then you've also got gray. So in the classic, it's launching in gray. I didn't see gray launching in this one, but maybe it was just an error on the product list, but I don't remember picking a gray Hyper Stride bra. But anyways, Super excited for this outfit, you guys, because it's so cute. It's giving street style, and I live for that. Like, I love comfy, cute fits, and it's like a little matching set, and I just love it so much. And this material is just so nice and soft. Let me show you. So I've got the black hyper stride bra. So it's more minimal and just a little racer back, but like, it's so flattering. And I'm wearing an extra small, and I'm gonna try on the classic one. I haven't even tried that one on yet, but I like this size extra small. It's very, very comfortable. I feel like if you're smaller chested like me, you could definitely size down, because I do feel like the smalls looked a little bit on the bigger side when I was looking at them at HQ. So I wanted to make sure I went with an extra small, but obviously you guys know me, I hate gaping. So like, if I'm like moving like this, I hate when it's just like super saggy. So I always size down to an extra small for that reason, but this does have removable bra pads, so that's nice. But yeah, I love how you just have options, because not everybody likes the minimal top, and you can have the crop top version too. And then the windbreaker pants, the extra smalls I tried on and they were way too tight. Like, this look, you definitely want like a baggy street style vibe, because it's what it's meant to look like. I haven't even tried on the small yet, but the extra small, like I said, were just too tight and weren't giving. Like, they were just too tight, especially in my thighs. If you have like bigger thighs, it's just not gonna be comfortable. But I got a size small, but I obviously can't try those on, so I don't know what those fit like. But I have heard, if you like want a baggier look, definitely size up for those. If you're in between sizes, definitely size down, just because it's so roomy, like stretchy and comfy. It's like so buttery soft. It almost feels like a lined material in a way. Very buttery. And then the windbreaker jackets, I had an extra small on, which I felt like was still oversized looking. So I liked the extra small on me. I personally liked how it was still cropped. I feel like I would definitely fit the size small and it would still be really cute, but I don't know, I felt like the extra small was just a little bit more fitting, still looked oversized. So if you're in between, you could definitely size down for that. But yeah, super cute sets. And I'm gonna try on the classic stride bra just to give you guys a feel for how it looks. You guys, this classic stride bra is so cute. I love the white and black. It's so clean and minimal, and it's longer, so you obviously have options if you want more of like a full-length crop top. But it is so cute, and I'm taking it to Hawaii with me, and I'm wearing it with my Lululemon white shorts because I feel like that would be really cute together. But I feel like I can wear this like with just like some gym shorts, go out and about. Like, so freaking cute. And it's so soft and buttery. I got an extra small on this, so it fits me very nicely and compressed and snug. So I feel like I could definitely train in it too. I think the smalls looked bigger in person. I feel like I could also wear a small. It would be like more on the comfortable side as far as like a crop top goes. I feel like I still could have done that, but it's not like digging in me at all with it being an extra small. I feel like it's very flattering and it's very fitting. So love the way this fits, love the way it looks. And again, it's coming in gray. I wonder if it's coming in the Sonic color. I don't think it's coming in the blue and the Sonic color, but I don't know. I could be wrong. We didn't get a catalog, so don't quote me on that, but you'll be able to see the full catalog with like exactly what colors are launching and which specific style. After trying this gray one on, comparing it to the black, I do feel like the gray has a little more give. As you're putting it on, I don't feel as restricted, but yeah, both fit very, very nicely. Like, I can't wait for you to get your hands on it. It's so good. Last but not least, we have on the Daydream fold over lounge pant, and I have it paired with the long sleeve, and this is the color Blue Haze, which is so gorgeous, you guys. As soon as I saw this color at the HQ, I was like, I have to have it. Like, I don't even really wear like cute like tight fitting loungewear around the house too much. Like, I have some Skims that is super cute, but like normally I'm in like big baggy tee, like, you know, Adam Sandler style clothes when I'm around the house. But like, I feel so put together in this outfit, and this color is just I hope that they make this color in more items because it's probably one of my favorite blues I've ever seen Navigation make. And it's also launching in a little short sleeve, which I wore to the gym the other day. I paired it with the Oxford Harmony rib shorts. And then it's also launching in shorts too. So this is just a cute little lounge set, and it's got the fold over pants. I'm wearing a size small in both. I feel like honestly could have done a medium. I like a little bit of room to breathe, like especially in like a full long sleeve. So I feel like I could have done a medium. This does run on the tighter side. I tried on the size extra small for the website photos, and I felt like it was just too tight for my liking personally. I think the size small short sleeve shirt fits nice, and I don't think I would want a medium in that because I like how it's form fitting. But this long sleeve, since I've got some muscles here, you know, I feel like I need maybe a little bit more room for comfort. So if you're looking for more like comfortable wear, I feel like you could definitely size up for sure. As far as the pants go, I think they're just made to be comfy. So I tried on, I think I shot in a size extra small short for the website photos, and they fit for sure because it is stretchy. The material's made from, I believe, 95% cotton and 5% spandex. So it's like this cottony, somewhat stretchy feel, but I just feel like they're made to be comfy, and the extra smalls, although they fit, I just feel comfier in a small. And so this is what they look like. I feel like these are coming back in style, like the fold over look. So super cute, soft, light, and airy. Love this color so much, you guys. And yeah, just to show you guys like what it looks like full length. It does run a bit past my feet, but I feel like loungewear is supposed to do that. So I do feel like this would be tall girl friendly, given that it does run a little past that. But yeah, this is what they look like. So I think that wraps up pretty much everything. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of the bras to the matching shorts. So for instance, like the flex bra, I'll pop up on the screen. It's coming in Maui. So like the bright regular Maui, soft Maui, mint, and white. So I didn't get that in time. And then I didn't get the core seamless bra, which is launching in taupe, white, and peony. The Endura leggings, I forgot to mention, they have a matching bra. So apparently it has like little cute design on the bra, but I didn't even see what that looks like yet. So I'm really curious about that. But I didn't get that. And then solid seamless leggings in black are restocking. Solid seamless shorts in black are restocking. Effortless shorts in black is restocking. Effortless flare leggings in black is restocking. Signature 2.0 leggings in black is restocking. Sport seamless leggings in black is restocking, which I love the sport seamless so much, you guys. So if you haven't tried it, like it literally gives hourglass. I'll throw another picture up on the screen, but love sport seamless so much. Restocking. Contour seamless leggings in black speckled is restocking. That seems to be the list for the next navigation launch. So thank you guys so much for watching and tuning in. I'm so sorry that it's been so long since I've done a navigation try on haul, but I wanted to make sure I did one for you guys before I left for Hawaii tomorrow. I know how frustrating it could be with finding your size and figuring out how specific things fit. Like, trust me, I am so happy to help. So please don't hesitate to reach out to me because I am more than happy to help. With that, comment below your questions, DM me on Instagram, join my Discord, and I'll see you next time.
Woohoo! Navigation! Woohoo! Navigation launch! Bye!